My bedtime. Who would you like to visit for bedtime? Daniel Tiger. Hello, neighbor. I'm getting ready for bed.
Clean up, pick up, put away. Clean up every day.
Oh, my blanket. Good night, Tiggy.
Good night, Daniel, good night. It's time to go to bed. Good night, Daniel, good night. Rest your tired head. It's time to go to sleep. And when you awake, the sun will greet you with its bright and sunny face. Good night, Daniel, good night. It's time to rest your head. Good night, Daniel.
Ugga mugga, my little tiger.
Good night, Daniel, good night.
Good night, neighbor. Who would you like to visit for bedtime?
Jody Platypus. This is how I do bedtime. My hedgehog. My cozy. That's a photo of my dad. Sometimes I sleep at his house.
Once upon a time, Tiggy the Adventure Tiger and the Mama Platypus were riding a giraffe. Tiggy and the Mama Platypus were looking for a little platypus. They searched high and low. They looked far and wide until they found the little platypus in the bushes.
Good night, neighbor.
Who would you like to visit for bedtime? Oh, the owl. This is my bedtime, hoo-hoo. Ooh, a shooting star.
It is nighttime for all.
Hoo-hoo, thank you.
It is nighttime for all the animals. The birds say good night, peep, peep, peep. The sheep says good night, ba, ba. Even the crickets say good night, chirp, chirp, chirp. How do you say good night?
Good night, neighbor. Who would you like to visit for bedtime?
Miss Elena. This is how I go to bed.
Now I'm ready for Space Dreams with Astrid.
Give a squeeze, nice and slow. Take a deep breath, let it go.
I like to look at picture books at bedtime.
Good night, neighbor. Who would you like to visit for bedtime?
Prince Wednesday. This is my royal bedtime.
Once there was a royal frog who didn't want to go to bed. So instead, he decided to stay up late, hopping up and down, up and down, up and down. And soon he found he was tired after all. So he hopped into bed and fell fast asleep.
Good night, Prince Wednesday.
My royal stuffy. Good night, neighbor.
Who would you like to visit for bedtime?
Katerina Kitty Cat.
This is my bedtime, meow meow. It's bedtime for baby, meow meow.
Clean up, pick up, put away. Clean up every day.
It's bedtime, Penelope Pinky Pink Pig.
The 3 little kitties go to bed. The first little kitty sang a lullaby. The second little kitty hugged her doll. The third little kitty was already asleep. Sleep tight, little kitties.
Good night, neighbor.